Hello and welcome everyone. In this lecture, we are going to talk about sentinel events, the methodology used to investigate a case, and the categories of sentinel events.
Let's start by defining a sentinel event. A sentinel event is a patient safety event that is not primarily related to the natural course of the patient's illness or underlying condition that reaches a patient and results in any of the following. It can be a death, permanent harm or severe temporary harm, and/or intervention required to sustain life.
What do you know about root cause analysis, RCA? I will tell some of important information about the root cause analysis. RCA is a methodology used to analyze a problem and put a solution in place so that the problem does not happen again. It identifies the basis or causal factors that underlie variation in performance, including the occurrence or possible occurrence of a sentinel event. A root cause analysis focuses primarily on systems and processes, not on individual performance.
Furthermore, the event is considered sentinel if it matches the below. 1. An event or error that contributed to or resulted in permanent patient harm. 2. An event or error that required intervention necessary to sustain life. 3. An event or error that contributed to or resulted in patient death. 4. If it includes any event mentioned in the sentinel event list that will be discussed soon.
Here we have a list of categories that are considered as sentinel events. We have 15 categories derived from Joint Commission International Standards.
Let's start listing the categories. 1. An event that results in an unanticipated death or a major permanent loss of function not related to the natural course of the patient's illness. 2. Invasive procedure, including surgery on the wrong patient, at the wrong site, or that is the wrong, unintended, procedure. 3. Suicide of any individual receiving care, treatment, or services in a setting staffed 24 hours per day, or within 72 hours of discharge. 4. Unintended retention of a foreign object in a patient after an invasive procedure, including surgery.
5. Hemolytic transfusion reaction involving administration of blood and blood products having major blood group incompatibilities, such as ABO or RH and other blood groups. 6. Intravascular gas embolism. 7. Medication error leading to the death of a patient or bodily impairment.
Continuing with the following categories. 8. Rape or assault, leading to death, permanent harm or severe temporary harm, or homicide of a staff member, licensed independent practitioner, visitor, or vendor while on site at the hospital. 9. Rape or assault, leading to death, permanent harm or severe temporary harm, or homicide of any patient receiving care, treatment, and services while on site at the hospital. 10. Hospital-acquired infections that result in an unanticipated death, or major permanent loss of function not primarily related to the patient's illness. 11. Abduction of any individual receiving care, treatment, or services.
12. Restraint-related injuries or death. 13. Prolonged fluoroscopy with a cumulative dose greater than 1,500 rads to a single field, or any delivery of radiotherapy to the wrong body region, or greater than 25% above the planned radiotherapy dose. 14. Any elopement, that is, unauthorized departure, of a patient from a staffed around-the-clock care setting, leading to death, permanent harm, or severe temporary harm to the patient. Finally, we have number 15. Fire, flames, or unanticipated smoke, heat, or flashes occurring during an episode of patient care.
Thank you for watching.